Oke teman-teman, selamat datang kembali di channel Billiard kesayangan kita semua, Billiard Sports Media, dan kembali lagi bersama gua JEKA. Jadi hari ini spesial bersama The Vikings. Mickey Krause teman-teman, kita bakal hadir hari ini untuk membahas, dia jadi punya e-book gitu, jadi kita minta tips and tricks sedikit. Dan so, you went to the competition at Pro Billiard Centers, right?
Yes.
Iya, jadi sama JRX juga ya teman-teman ya, si Mickey kemarin competition, jadi JRX yang ada invite kita ke sini bisa ketemu sama si Mickey ya teman-teman ya. Special thanks to JRX sama juga Kak Biagi. Oke, jadi tanpa berlama-lama lagi kita akan langsung masuk ke segmennya dulu. Kita bakal ngobrol-ngobrol juga, ada mini podcast juga sama dia, sama bahas beberapa tips untuk kalian para pemula biar bisa latihan di rumah sendiri. Oke, let's go. Oke teman-teman, jadi kita akan ngobrol-ngobrol sedikit sama Mickey. Jadi mungkin di segmen sebelumnya kalian udah dengar sedikit tips and tricks dari Mickey ya tentang e-booknya dia. So, first of all, your ebook. Talking about your ebook, where Indonesian people, my audience, can get your ebook.
So, if you want to get the ebook, you can go on any of my socials. You can click the link in my bio, and you'll get a free ebook sent to your email within like 5 minutes.
Oke. Jadi kalian bisa cek aja ebooknya di situ. 10 pages.
Yeah, it's about 10 pages, something like
sekitar 10-an halaman ya teman-teman ya. Oke, Mickey, where do you come from originally?
So I'm from Denmark,
okay.
And the city I'm from is Copenhagen.
Sorry,
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
The capital of Denmark.
Oh, the capital city of Denmark. Jadi dia dari Denmark teman-teman. Tapi dia, so you're rarely in your
Yeah,
hometown?
I'm rarely in Denmark. I think maybe this year I've been in Denmark for maybe a week.
Only a week?
Yeah.
Oke, jadi dia memang sering traveling gitu teman-teman. Dia jarang banget di rumahnya. Dia di Denmark tahun ini aja baru seminggu, baru only 1 week. So, before Indonesia, what countries did you visit?
So I was in Thailand.
Yeah.
Then I was in Canada, and then US, England, Scotland,
Okay.
you name it.
So, talking about pools and billiards, what do you think the differences between these countries, the pool communities, the pool athletes, than the other countries, the differences?
So everybody's playing like all the time. I think here and Vietnam is like the top countries for playing pool. Maybe also the US, because it's been going on for a long time. But
yes.
Overall, I think here in Indonesia and Vietnam, I think is growing and growing and growing, and people just love it.
Okay. So, talking about the athletes, what is the weakness from Indonesian athletes and what is the strength that you can see from our athletes?
I think it's the consistency that they just play all the time. I think it's a positive thing for their game. I think the weaknesses is maybe the fundamentals.
Okay.
And I think if they travel more internationally, they will learn small tidbits from everybody, and can really use that.
Okay, so like yourself, you like to travel and gain more knowledge from other countries, right? Jadi menurut dia kita tuh konsisten sebenarnya, udah latihan terus, main terus, tapi weaknessnya adalah kita tuh kurang pengalaman, kurang keluar negeri juga. Kalau dia nih sering travel ke luar negeri, keliling dunia untuk nyari ilmu, untuk ketemu banyak orang. Nah, jadi itu yang bisa menjadi nilai tambah dari kita kalau kita bisa belajar dari other countries gitu ya. So, when was the first time you played pool?
It's hard to say like when the first time was, because I think maybe a little bit when I was like a very young kid, but when I really started playing was when I was 10. So I've been playing for 14 years.
Okay. So how old are you? Like
24.
24. Well, we're in the same age. So, why do you like pool?
There's always something new to learn.
Always something new to learn. Okay. The best advice you ever heard in pool industry?
That's tough for me. I don't know.
Okay. From
But
you, maybe? From yourself?
The best advice from me that I can possibly give is always seek more learning. If you always just get a little more knowledge, you will always be on the forward trajectory. So I think you should always focus on just learning more.
Wow, okay, I see. So, maybe you can tell us the stories, your first competition maybe, or do you have like a funny stories in your career in pool? Like maybe your memorable moments in career?
So I can tell you what happened actually before I won the European Open.
Yeah.
So always been learning.
Yeah.
Been learning for a long time, and I didn't know why I couldn't go very far in events and etc. So I started working on my fundamentals about a year and a half ago, and I started seeing a lot of just improvements, and I started changing my cue.
Yeah.
So I was playing with carbon before, but now I changed to wood, and I saw a lot of confidence that came to me personally. So because there was something I just really enjoyed playing with. So I think it's important to play with what you really enjoy playing with, and also find something that's really helping your game overall. And I started working on my fundamentals a lot, and I saw a huge improvement. And about like a month and a half after, I won the Bucharest Open, and that gave me a bit of a boost. And then about a month after that, I was working like solely on my fundamentals, jumps and breaks. But those three things was what I was working on. And then I won the European Open.
Wow. European Open. So, it was your biggest achievements, maybe so far?
So far, that's the biggest.
Okay. Your next achievement targets?
Well, my target always been winning World Championship. I think we all want to do that, you know?
Okay.
So it's not really a crazy difference between that. But I think the difference between a dream and really a goal is that you have something, you have like steps toward it.
Yeah.
And my steps is really working on my fundamentals, working on my weaknesses, which I've been working on, and my weaknesses really was my jumpings, and my jumping has gotten a lot better over the past couple of months. So now I just need to be a little more consistent, because I'm still making a lot of mistakes that like Federer and Filler and all of these guys don't do. So I just need to be more consistent overall.
Okay. So, as ordinary people, especially in Indonesia, I'm curious about your first Moscow Cup. Yeah, it was last year, right?
Last year, yeah.
Last year. In Las Vegas?
No, it was in Florida.
Yeah, Florida. Okay. Moscow Cup is not an open competition, right? You have to be invited.
Well, you can make it. There's 3 spots that you can make it onto.
Okay.
And I made it onto the team because I won the European Open, and it's through points really. So I got through the point system, same as Kachi and
Okay. So can you explain a little bit about this Mosconi points that you can
so
get into the
you
team?
you can get there by, for example, winning like World Championship or something like that, and then you will get the points, and you get that through the matchroom tournaments. And the matchroom tournaments give out 3 spots for whoever and I think it's after World Championship,
Yeah.
they pick a player, then they pick a player after US Open and Hanoi, I believe.
Okay.
So after those 3 events, you have 3 players, and then 2 other players will be picked by choice. So it's not something we can.
Okay. So, how do you feel in your first appearance in Moscow?
It was a different experience.
Yeah.
I never felt the same amount of pressure
Yeah.
that I did in that particular event because,
Yeah.
first of all the American fans love pool, right?
Yeah.
Especially the people that's going to Mosconi Cup, they just want to watch pool, right?
Yeah.
But they are also rooting for the US. So
Yeah.
of course they are against me being in Florida.
Yeah.
And I'm the rookie, so
Yeah.
I'm getting the most amount of shouting and
Yeah.
this and that. But overall, it was the greatest feeling I've ever had, and also I think the Americans really made it great to be there.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't have been an atmosphere.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to be there
Yeah.
with all that pressure and everybody's rooting against you and this
Yeah,
and
I
that.
see.
But overall, it was a great feeling. I really enjoyed playing.
Yeah, it was a great, maybe like a life lessons in your career, right?
Yes, it was really the feeling of nerves that you never experienced before. And you're not just playing for yourself, you're also playing for the team.
Yeah.
So you have 4 teammates that also want to win just as bad.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the European fans that's watching,
Yeah.
you're playing for them in a way. But it's really the sorry, not the fans. It's also the fans, but it's also for the teammates.
Yeah.
We've been practicing for a week up to that, so we really want to win it.
Yeah. Okay. So, is there any stories behind the scenes, maybe at the backstage, when the captain did a pep talks maybe for you, or?
Well, I mean, it happened throughout a whole week. We were playing for a whole week
Yeah.
together, and we were just really in the mode of just trying to win.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there were probably, but I don't recall anything like that.
Okay. Okay, last question. We talk about pool communities in Indonesia. So, this year, the pool halls is growing so fast. But the players is not as fast as the halls grows. Maybe, do you have any idea how to make the industry is more interesting, gain another beginners maybe?
I mean, for how people want to play more?
Yeah, you do you have any advice?
I think it's good that you have content creators just like you
Yeah.
that's pushing this, because then it comes to the mainstream people that might
Yeah.
be like, oh, there's young people playing this, people are having fun, like this and that. I think it's important that we have somebody just like you.
Yeah.
And also what I'm trying to do is trying to push this for not just for all the fans, but for potential fans.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's very important.
Okay, thank you, Miki. One message for the Indonesian pool fans. One message.
Like I said before, keep learning. And also, if you want to improve your game a lot and fast, work on your fundamentals. Your fundamentals is going to be the basis of all of your game. So take a look out every time that you see somebody that's either really good or that has something that you don't have. Ask them what you can work on, or look at the good players, just like Federer, Filler, and all of them. Look at how they step down in the shot, how they look at every single thing. Try to memorize it, but not only that, just look and observe. You can learn a lot from just observing.
Okay, it's very good advice and very good message itu ya teman-teman ya. Okay, Miki, thank you for coming to my channel. It's called Billiard Sports Media once again.
Awesome.
I hope my audience is willing to learn from you. Maybe I hope it's a positive way for the beginners to learn from you.
Awesome.
Oke, teman-teman yang suka konten kali ini klik tombol like, habis itu komen, tanya sama si Miki, nanti gue translatein aja. I told them to write the comments for you. I can translate it and give it to you, okay?
Awesome.
And share to teman-teman kalian sebanyak mungkin biar dapat banyak ilmu ya teman-teman. Dan fundamental yang udah diajarin itu gratis semua langsung dari juara dunia nih ya teman-teman ya. Gratis, kalian bisa pelajari langsung di sini. Habis itu klik lonceng notifikasi biar nggak ketinggalan kalau ada atlet-atlet lain yang datang ke channel Billiard Sports Media. Jangan lupa subscribe juga channel Billiard Sports Media. Oke, my every closing in my contents I say adios.
Adios.
Adios. Sampai ketemu lagi. Adios.